Welcome to NXT. A couple competitors in this ring already here for this six-man tag match. And here comes your NXT European Champion. Member of Birthright making his way to the ring right now. It's a six-man tag match. Charlie Dempsey has called anybody, former NXT members, anybody on the roster right now to make an appearance, as he couldn't get the rest of his Birthright members because Lexus King's a little busy. He said he's got some plans tonight to make big news, but they were able to get this mountain of a man, this big behemoth, to be part of their squad. Keanu Carver. So they're ready to do this. They're ready to go. Let's get this six-man tag match going. The European champion saying, hey, look, I'm just a champion, and I can find ways to get you into championship discussion. Just team up with me tonight. We'll talk about it. I don't know if that's just Charlie Dempsey speaking out of his ass or what's going on there, but definitely don't want to piss off a man the size of Carver's size here, or he will definitely put you through a table if that is the case here. But NXT is on the road. We are on here in the PC Center, but we are on the road to our next huge PLE, and I can't wait for that announcement, as we're still waiting from Shawn Michaels to hear where it is going to be headed at. And in the next 7 weeks, we will be on the build-up for that. So let's get this going tonight. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are in this matchup. Coming from Monday Night Raw to come visit here. Come visit in NXT, a stomping ground that they were very popular, very good at, and definitely learned a lot here in NXT. They were also part of NXT UK, where I guess that European Championship is drawing its inspiration from. As Yoshiki Inamura is also here teaming up alongside them here. They say, we don't really know much about everybody out here in NXT, but you seem like a good fella to tag up with. You seem like somebody that we can get together with. And the takedown right here, and again throwing punches like Connors. And now here we go again. There's a little bit of partnership there by Birthright, still learning each other, still understanding who each member is and how they can work together. Or Charlie Dempsey says, hey, look, I got championship here. This group's going to win more titles. And definitely a match up right here tonight where they can see themselves in the tag team division. And again, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne said, hey, look, on Raw, we don't get as much exposure as we should. And when we do, we just don't get the respect that we are supposed to be, receiving after what we've done here in NXT. We told them, hey, look, you gotta earn that respect on the Monday Night Raw. It's a new chapter for you guys, but they want it already given, and they want to beat it into people. But I believe Adam Pearce is not giving them the chances to be in that tag team fight as much as other teams in the show. So definitely they are in contract negotiations right now to stay on Raw. Possibly maybe SmackDown might be looking at him. NXT, just they're out here. The beauty about NXT is, yeah, we have our roster here in NXT. We'll always leave the doors open for your Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars to come back home to NXT and hell, get a fight. We always love to see fights here, especially the young talent against the current roster. It's always great times to see it. And plus, this is the past of NXT going up against the current and the future of NXT. And look at that pickup right there by Tyler Bate. Not the tallest dude, but definitely got power behind him. Works the legs, works the rest of the body. Tyler Bate ready to do what he needs to do. Tyler Bate now picking him up here. Bate with that suplex makes it look too easy. Now the tag in to Yoshika. I cannot pronounce names. I've never been good at it. Just look at my FIFA series. Well, yeah, Yoshiki. And now Charlie Dempsey trying to make the tag into Tarver. And we know when Tarver goes into the ring with Yoshiki, that will definitely be two beefy boys headed up at each other right there. But Charlie Dempsey right now saying, I can handle this by myself. I can do this. Let me take them all down as your European champion. It also was in action last night on WCW too. That's the beauty of right now what we have with ECW and WCW joining the fold. Can be all over the place, everywhere at once, and you get to see and carve out more of your path here and develop more of your skills here in the WWE. And look at the that is definitely a big man like Carver should not be lifted around and carried like that, but Yoshiki is able to do it. And look at the strength here. These two beefy boys. We need a beef title. That's what we need. We need to find a beef title and put every beefy man on Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT, WCW, Evolve, AAA. All the beefy boys will compete for that beef championship, and that title will be all about beef. We know there's a subsidiary area of wrestling that loves the beef. So what we're all about on commentary here too. Just talking about beef. And right now, Connors, okay. And the thing about Tyler Bate, I got a chance to speak to him earlier. He's here for Tag Team Gold. He and Pete Dunne are here to see if they can renounce their tag team, get back into it. Not renounce, sorry. Refresh the tag team scene here and get back their tag team. Him and Pete Dunne maybe pick up a new tricks and get something going here so they could take back to Monday Night Raw and become the World Tag Team Champions. Or hell, they go to SmackDown and become the WWE Tag Team Champions. Or hell, even become the NXT Tag Team Champions. Or become the WCW Tag Team Champions. Or become the ECW Tag Team Champions. There is titles to be won here nowadays. And we all know titles just give you more money, make you more seen, make you more popular, make you more cool, like Carlito. But Tyler Bate definitely got a chance to speak with them. He's here for that. But he said there's also another title that, you know, it's out here on NXT, and it could be defended anywhere. It could be defended on Raw, SmackDown. It could be defended on AAA. It could be defended on WCW and ECW, but they choose not to because WCW has their own Cruiserweight Champion. And that's it. The Cruiserweight Championship that is owned by Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix holds that belt. He said, hey, look, everyone just classifies you as this is it. You can only wrestle with other Cruiserweights and that's it. No, this Cruiserweight Championship is going to mean that I'm the Cruiserweight Champion. I'm the best at this ground, but I don't mind facing off against Giants. I don't mind facing off against your Bronson Reeds, against your Braun Breakers. I will fight whatever competition wants to come after me. But the rule of a Cruiserweight Championship, I'm just saying, is the 205 rule. Other than that, you know, I'm just throwing that out there. But I think we'll see what happens. But Tyler Bate definitely says, hey, he would love to get in the ring with with Ray Phoenix, and would love to see them battle it out here, maybe for the Cruiserweight Championship. So definitely some feuds. Tyler Bate is here in NXT 4, and we'll see what happens. That's the night they're having a great showing here against the Birthright and Connors. It is just an opening matchup here in NXT tonight, as Tyler Bate looking for it, but Connors is going like, nope. But oh, he got caught into that one. How are you going to get up with the kip up and then get smacked down like that? But there's the save by Carver. Carver's like throwing that into like, nope, it's not happening. But Tyler Bate's not going to go chasing after him. Why would he go chasing after? Oh, Tyler Bate, you're in trouble. Here comes Carver, and this man might try to eat Tyler Bate alive. But Tyler Bate quick to the gun right here. And again, the experience that Tyler Bate definitely can take over here. Can that experience take over the beefiness and the power of Carver? They're now going after Dempsey. He's going after everybody. He says, hey, you got a European Championship. I'm from Europe. Why not compete for that belt too? Tyler Bate sees a lot of opportunities here. Will he take those opportunities here in NXT? Pete Dunne's also a former NXT UK champion. Also another possibility. He could be going for that one. Oh, look at Tyler Bate, as Carver just ignoring Tyler Bate and going after Yoshika there. And yet, Yoshiki, or whatever we want to go with it, he's going right after him there. And now, arm breaker. He's trying to break his arm, man. That ain't right. Carver on the side here. Who is he going to attack? Inamura, or is he going to attack Pete Dunne? Who is he going for? Tyler Bate says, I'm going to go right after him. And Carver, again, just too much now. And I think Carver's about to break down. Oh, whoa, he was going for that T-bone suplex, but look at Tyler Bate. That experience again was able to find him a small package roll-up, and now Carver putting it back into it. Now switch up again, another one again. Countered right there by Bate, but there's a counter there by Carver. And Tyler Bate might have got the attention of Carver now. Just pick him up and throw him like that. That's disrespectful. That's rude. That's not nice. That's crazy. Carver now. I don't think Tyler Bate wanted this attention from Carver. You got experience that helps you out so much, but eventually that power will outweigh you. But Tyler Bate now saying, okay, I got it good right here. I should make the tag in now. And here comes the bigger man. Beef is on the table here. Yoshiki. Ah, look at that double team maneuver there. Yoshiki picks him up and tops him down right there. And the thing about Yoshiki is he's got experience and he's got the beef to match with Carter. So this could be a matchup Carver doesn't want. I think that's the one thing about Carver right now that isn't where he wants to be, that he doesn't have that full experience, but he has raw athletic ability, power. But right now, Yoshiki, break you down into pieces, my guy. Love to see these two just go at it. Get rid of the two other gentlemen. They're great men, but when these two would just go right at it, beef and beef and beef, we'll see what happens there. But now again, this team has been handling the business. I don't know what they're going to call themselves, these three men, or if this is even going to be a team going forward more than that. But right now, Yoshiki, Pete Dunne, and... oh, but again, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are doing a well job here against Carver and Birthright. But Birthright is probably just enjoying the fact that they're not getting beat up, that it's Carver who's getting the beating right now. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, Carver again. He can only dominate him for so long, but eventually he will fight back. It's not... oh, look at the counter there. Great job again. Yoshiki, no, I got to figure this out here before he really finds it together. I think that's the thing about Carver right now. He's got resiliency and stamina. He can keep going. He will not be taken down lightly. Oh, my God. Chokeslam. Chokeslam from the second rope. Oh. It's an impressive chokeslam right there. The power to get him off that second rope and drop him down. Carver now delivering some strikes right there to the face of Yoshiki Inamura. And now he may be giving Birthright the opportunity to get into his... no, he wants to take this fight by himself. Carver, I think you need to make the tag in the six-man match. It's great, you got all this power, but you got teammates that can help you out. I'm not a wrestler. I've never been in that ring. But I think you should have made that tag. And look, oh, Carver though countered it right there. A punch to the face or an eye rake. I'd look like a punch to the face. And then takes him down. And now Carver just trying to step outside, get a little air, get a little breath of fresh air to get back into this. And oh, look at the strength. He still got it. And Yoshiki is out. Might not have the experience, but has that stamina and agility. And just throws the big man off like that. It's a little bit more impressive than throwing Tyler Bate like that. But you look at Yoshiki, he's like, you woke me up. He woke him up. Beef. Oh, I think he woke him up for a temporary wake up, and now he's down again. And Carver's like, okay. Birthright, watch this. Uppercut City there. As Birthright's just watching this, these two big men go at it right now. This is, again, I was okay with this. Like I said, I proposed the beef title. I want to see a title about beef. Get Otis up in that too. Put Otis in there. Maybe bring Mark Henry back out. I mean, Mark Henry's out there with the sweet pounce. That man got pounced. Well, he got sent into a different week with that. See you on NXT next week. Oh, there's a save there by Tyler Bate. Quick to the run, and now Tyler Bate trying to get the hell out of Dodge, trying to get the hell out of the ring. Barber's like, all right, you boys need to do something here. Help me out. But look at Yoshiki Inamura again now. Smack, smack, punch, smack. Bam, bam, chop, punch, do the most damage you can possibly do. And Dempsey's like, tag me in, bud. Here comes the NXT European Champion. Trying to take it to Yoshiki. Yoshiki got to take it down there. Look at that right there. Look at that way he's holding down the shoulders. Not allowing him to kick out of that. Charlie Dempsey learning from one of the best in William Regal from his own Faja. Faja teaching him some skills here. And now Dempsey punches to the back. Might be looking for that submission. Oh, he's got him with the... oh, he's got the chicken wing. Looks like it's a chicken wing. I don't care what you tell me. Looks like a chicken wing. I don't know if it tastes like a chicken wing, but maybe put some Parmesan garlic over that. And then we got that going on. Don't we now, sucker? And now Dempsey. Take down in the center of the ring. Tagging Connors saying, go do that work. Show me what you can do. As Dempsey believes, hey, Birthright's about me. My father's the leader of the group. And so is Fit Finley. But... they are making that group for me to be the leader of. And pinfalls right here. Looking for the win. And yes! That was able to get Yoshiki out. And again, all the damage that was done by Carver to Yoshiki definitely took advantage. And then Connor says, I'm just going to hit him with his springboard moonsault right here and get the win for our team. And this springboard right here, Yoshiki, that's enough to get him down. It's the simplest of moves. But it's enough to take care of business. as Birthright takes the win with Carver. And again, are they about to start the domination? Are we about to see the birth of a brand new era here for NXT? Yeah, we're always speaking of new eras, but this is definitely a new realm of possibility that Birthright can be taking over, and so can Carver. But NXT will continue. NXT is always on the road. We're always doing what we do. Let's get another match going in real right here, right here, right.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 290 pounds, Josh Briggs.
Oh yeah. Josh Briggs in the ring.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the WCW International Champion, Lexis King.
The international champion out here tonight. WCW's international champion. Other than the man who was on WCW last night as well. Lexis King doing double duties here this week already. Again, it's only the benefit for them. It's more exposure for them. It's more in-ring time. It's a great chance for them to be better, get better at this.
This is the revolution.
And this is a big, real one for Ricky Saints tonight, as this man wants to get back to the NXT Championship, wants to be that man again, and wants to win the title. Once again, Joe Henry currently holds the NXT Championship. Ricky Saints, though, says, look, no disrespect to Joe Henry, but we all know why he's really here. We all know why. He ain't that guy. He ain't me. He doesn't do what I do. Can't talk the talk like I do. Absolute Ricky Saints in the building. And this match here, is from what I've been told from our interim general manager, Robert Stone, is a match to see where these four men are in the rankings for the NXT Championship. Wants to see how they're doing, who's the better one, and he'll pick his decision on who will face off against Joe Henry. But hey, this is an interesting pairing. This is all different types of styles here. Elliot LaFleur, who I'm excited to see, a man who can definitely change the face of NXT, even though he's behind a mask. They look like I understand, but a man that can definitely change the speed, the pace of this NXT roster, and I definitely would like to see him maybe get a chance against Joe Henry. Who knows what could happen there? This match here again, all about ranking out who. Oh, look at that. As Ricky Saints was preparing to, I guess, take a diving action outside towards Elio LaFleur, but Lexis King was already thinking about getting the W in this one right here. And King coming after Ricky Saints, and Ricky Saints gets backstabbed there by Lexis King. A man who's already a international champion, a man who is, I guess he says he's the face of WCW, but he definitely is a fixture in WCW television. Lexis King wants to do just that here on NXT and become a fixture and face of NXT. And a win here tonight definitely gets you closer to that championship of Joe Hendry. Again, we are still 7 weeks away from a PLE. We are still 7 weeks away from having our chance to be out there and get our own huge PLE, where we definitely know the steal will be happening. We'll be stealing the spotlight from everybody, because that's what NXT does every single time. Oh, look at Ricky Saints gets both hits and has them meet in the middle. Great job by Ricky Saints. Again, might not like his attitude, might not like his demeanor, but the man can get results in the ring when it's time. And look at Ricky Saints taking the fight to Lexis King, taking the fight to the counter there. Now Brooks Jensen, powerhouse built for this. I'm going to look at the power of this. No, counter there. Oh, Elio LaFleur right behind Ricky Saints, and a super kick to the giant of Brooks Jensen, but it does not take him down. And if anything, it pissed him off even more. Brooks Jensen is up and going. And just a small note right now, NXT has reacquired the services and assigned to a contract Baron Corbin, as he is making his return back to WWE, but in NXT here, only available on NXT. Baron Corbin will be, and definitely interested to see what that man is all about coming back to NXT. He's done some great things here in NXT, and a brand that has loved him and loved to see every time Baron Corbin comes through. A man that had some notes about that earlier in the night was, oh god, that kendo stick being used, and Ricky Saints is up and about. But again, Brooks Jensen had some commentary about Baron Corbin. He's like, why are we focusing on a man who was good 10 years ago? Why are we focusing on that? He's like, I'm the new guy. I'm the new powerhouse of NXT. Focus on me. So maybe Brooks Jensen not liking the fact that, hey, Baron Corbin's coming through. I mean, I think if I was Jensen, I look for the number of Baron Corbin, call him, text him, whatever you want to do, and try to pick his mind. A guy who has, look at that clothesline there from Jensen, a man who definitely has the same abilities as you, a guy who can move just like you do. Why not take it? And the bat just thrown at Lexis King by Elio LaFleur, and you're listening to a spine buster from that by Brooks Jensen. But King, the WCW International Champion, takes care of business there. And again, the power of Jensen on full display, but a chair to the back there. As Saints says, I'm on, baby, I'm on. We might be doing Heatwave. I'm being told that Heatwave is discussion out of a possible PLE. That could be the PLE for June. And because Heatwave is back for EACW as well, but NXT loves to take these ones as well. We could do it if we want to. And now again, wrap up right here. And now just drop him. Just full body display onto Elio LaFleur there. Very impressed tonight by what I'm seeing from Jensen, but Ricky Saints is delivering again tonight. And Ricky right there, right behind it. Now Elio in trouble, as Ricky Saints is just saying, I'm taking over this matchup, but Elio says that's not happening tonight. And now Elio with a jawbreaker there to Jensen. As what a fatal four-way we have right here. Lexis King waiting for the right moment. Elio taking down Ricky Saints. But look at Lexis. Lexis is right there with the kendo stick. Oh, he was going to take the swing. But Elio says, I'm going to take this one and take my opportunity. All men down right now. But Elio making the pin onto Lexis. And Jensen is there to break it Oh, not even allowing the count at all. Not taking any chances. Ricky Saints says, I'm not taking any chances neither. Brooke Jensen's coming down. Down to Saints Row, baby. And now there's Lexis King again and Elliot LaFleur. All these guys making any move that they can to make sure that no one else wins it but them. And Ricky Saints trying to remove him, but the referee got in the way again. So many different men in the ring right here. You never even know where the referee's at. So he's got to have better timing right here as Lexis King is preparing to take down clothesline right there. Springboard off the top, clothesline, a knockdown. Saints. Now it's King and Elliot LaFleur taking him down. And the chair now being introduced here. Ricky Saints about to be. Oh no, Ricky said I saw that. But again, there's the kick to the midsection. Brooks Jensen now turns it around. Lexis King trying to get the better of him. Chokeslam by Jensen. The other two men are out. Is this Jensen trying to shut onto the chair? Chokeslam onto the chair. And now Jensen has got the better of King. Oh, dodge that one. Big time elbow there. I think Jensen's hoping that's enough to beat King. Lexis King about to suffer the out. Now kick out by Lexis. As Brooks Jensen was hoping for the win there. Now LaFleur stepping into this here. Now the Giant in trouble here as LaFleur all back. And Lexis King, what were you doing, man? He was going to take care of business there. I think Lexis wants the opportunity. And again, just when you're getting advantage, when you're going to start rolling up, here comes one of these other guys to stop your momentum from happening. Again, the chaos of a fatal four-way. Anything can just happen at any moment. And look at Jensen. LaFleur, who thought he had Lexis King. Lexis King rolled it outside, and Jensen said, that's me taking you on a sidewalk slam. Just a sidewalk slam, just because on the side. Side, not slam you down, baby. Now Ricky Saints, is it time? Is he going to go old school, baby? Tightrope, the tightrope walk. My God, Ricky Saints makes that look too easy. It ain't that easy, being cheesy. And Saints with the chair shots to the back. Pinfall. Ricky Saints hoping that tightrope run was it. The tightrope walk getting the job done for Ricky Saints. Are we looking at a man that has a date with the NXT champion? Or was there someone more impressive in this match? Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what interim GM Robert Stone, I gotta put some respect on that, we'll say about this. Big team matchup. Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor of the Vanity Project get a win over Dark State's Cutler James, Saquon Sugars. They get a win over them thanks to the help of a prick out there in the ring, but I won't say his name, but they get the win. Vanity Project gets this win in this tag team ranking. There is our North American champion, Miles Horn.
Making his way to the ring from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the NXT North American champion, Miles Horn.
Man who's got a lot of potential, untapped potential, still learning his way through the system of NXT, became the North American champion. So now he is enjoying his time as a champion. Says this is different for him. It's something new to him, something he hasn't been yet in WWE or in NXT, a champion. So he definitely knows that a lot of people are keeping their eyes on him, talking the mess they're going to talk about him. But he says, hey, this is his time to shine. This is time for him to get in there. He said, first, I'm going to work in the ring, and then I'll figure it out as we go through it. But any challengers that want to come through are more than welcome to come after my NXT championship. I want to prove what I can do in this ring.
And his opponent from Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Rich
This man calls himself a steam pig, Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland says he's the social pariah, says his career has already been over. Now he's just here. He's just here to make his money, not care about anybody else. Says I'm just here to make sure I do what I need to do. Says this is the one who people wanted to see. This is the Ridge Holland that everybody wanted to see. He's no longer on a path to redeem himself. He says, hey, look, I tried to apologize to you people. I tried to be that person, but you guys didn't want to accept that. I lost my job, but now I'm back here, back where I started again, thanks to you people who ruined me. And Ridge Holland today has a chance to make a big statement for himself here, as this is not officially full-on hired yet to NXT, but a chance to redeem himself and get his job back here in NXT. If he could take down the North American champion, that would be big and it would be huge. And it could be it. It could be the inexperience of Bourne not ready to challenge here. Remember, Ridge Holland's been in the system already. He's been on the main roster. He's been here in NXT. This man is already a proven veteran. Meanwhile, Miles Bourne definitely still learning his way, learning some craft, learning some moves. Definitely a guy who reminds you of a young Randy Orton, I guess, in a way, just because the way he looks and the way he's shaped and the way he moves in that ring. So definitely someone that could be him. Could end up molding very well, like oh, look at him. I mean, Randy, we never see Randy do that if he really, Randy could probably do it if he really wanted to, but no. But Miles Bourne right now, striking right there, striking. His idol definitely is there's got to be a lot of that, an arm breaker right there to Ridge Holland. As the NXT North American champion, you get TV time. This is what's going on here. TV time against a Ridge Holland who is looking to get back into NXT, looking to get his career back into place. Didn't want to even give me a chance at interviewing him in the back. When I saw him, I was like, hey, you're back. What are you doing here? He just walked right by me. It's also because I'm only like 5'5", so yeah, he probably didn't see me, but still. Oh, he missed that one. That was not good. Ridge Holland said he's not here to play by the rules. That's what he told in his press release to come back right here. He told everyone, I'm not here to play by my rules. I'm not here to play by your rules. I'm here to play by my rules. I'm here to do what I want to do. I'm no longer going to take anything from you guys anymore because you guys led me wrong in the right way the first time and the second time and the third time. Try to apologize. Y'all didn't want to listen. And now I'm just here to make money and beat your favorites and make sure they're out of commission for a long time. It's that simple. I'm a dirty heel, and it is what it is. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case here tonight, if he's able to get his contract back. And it's definitely a great chance of Robert Stone right there, giving someone a chance. Giving somebody a chance to get back their job, giving someone to get a chance to get back into it. But a man who shows no remorse about what he's done and no sadness about it. So that's crazy for it. That's all real crazy right there. Look at that suplex counter there by Ridge Holland. Now Ridge Holland here again. Miles Bourne said, look, I want whatever challenge Robert Stone's going to throw at me. I don't care who it is. Bring him on. I want to show them the world of my skills as a North American champion. Sweep the legs, why don't you? Sweep them. Sweep them out there. Oh, that's power right there. And again, uppercut there by Ridge Holland. Well, Miles Bourne, I'm definitely watching. Now look at that. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous suplex. And I think Ridge Holland knows it. And he's willing to do that suplex again. He's willing to do it again to him. Again, and again. He's bringing him to his own version of Suplex City. Ridge Holland right there. Maybe it's a little bit of ring rust. Definitely feeling the effects of this ring right now. Definitely feeling the effects of being out of action for a while. The champion catching a breath of fresh air outside. But there's Holland again. Quick to take it onto the champion. But the champion counters it. Dodging that one. The champ, the North American champion. Drop kick counter there by Ridge Holland. He's like, I've seen that before from somebody else. But hey, it is what it is. And now the power. Oh, squeezing the life out of suplex again. Ridge Holland loving these suplexes tonight. Came to NXT to suplex people tonight. Again, another one. That's power. He's starting to feel it. Maybe now he's starting to feel that intensity. The Steam Pig gets clotheslined. Gets clotheslined again. Counter, and look at that. Miles Bourne now. Maybe he's feeling it. Maybe he's about to get back into this. Maybe he's about to take over. Miles Bourne him up. Oh, honored by Ridge Holland again. Maybe he's been out of the ring for a while, but he still remembers certain things. And dropping him down. Someone check out Miles Bourne. Ridge Holland looking to end him here. If he could beat the NXT North American champion, you bet there is a championship match in his future. Bourne. Oh, he's Bourne. No way. No way. Great kick out there by the champ. The champ with the kick out. That would have been a tough loss there for the champion here tonight against Ridge Holland, who's looking to fight back for a chance to be on the NXT roster. He's looking for a chance to get a contract to be in NXT. Robertson say, hey, look, you win tonight, I could give you that contract. Impress me, maybe we can talk. But it's not a full guarantee. Lose, and well, we'll see. We'll see. And oh, no. I know you need a job. But not like that, man. I'm not like that. That's not how you get the job back, sucker. And now, oh, Bourne counter. Oh, suplex again. T-bone style, baby. And Bourne, smart right there to roll out the ring and save himself. And right now, Ridge Holland is got the pressure on him. Both of these men have pressure on them. That's the one thing they have. Ridge Holland's fighting for a job, fighting for his career, fighting for money, fighting for that right there. He's been coming out. He came out very dickish about it, saying he doesn't care he doesn't care about certain things and all that. But he came off as a dick in his press release. And then Miles Bourne is the champion. He's a North American champion. You just can't lose matches all the time. What kind of champion would you be if you just keep losing matches, right? So he definitely has that pressure, especially against an outsider right now. Again, Ridge Holland was a former member of WWE and NXT, but he's been an outsider for a little while now, and you don't want to lose that match. And is Bourne going to win this by countout? Will Bourne take this win? I mean, that's the one thing about Bourne. He says he wants all open challengers, but you'd be willing to take a win by countout. And I think you didn't pay attention there, Bourne. A little bit too much showboating could cause you match backdrop right there. And Ridge Holland says, I'm winning this one. I'm taking this one. And this is a win. And that's a win for the North American champion. Rage, what do you think about this? I'm back, and I'm back with the Fury, and I don't give a damn what these people think about me. Do you think I care about that North American champion of yours does? I'm going to take that championship he has because obviously he can't handle me when I'm not even at 100%. I'm way better than he will ever be. Yeah, you beat me tonight. You beat me. You looked me in the eye. You beat me. You took me down while I was giving these fans my attention. You know what? This is why. No, this isn't over yet. See, I'm gonna prove to these fans that I can get over you and I can beat you. And look at these two men looking at each other. Maybe a chance at the championship for Ridge Holland now that he defeated Miles Bourne, and he could become the North American champion. For all we know, this could be Ridge Holland's comeback tour. Lexus King, what are you doing? You've just been here. Man, you're getting much more TV time than anybody else on this universe mode. I swear to God. I don't know who or what or who's picking you, but yes. I don't know. You already lost tonight. Why are you even out here, man? Well, let him talk. It's your WCW. That's right, WCW International Champion. I've come out here because I am the best that NXT has to offer. I truly am the best that NXT has to offer. Birthright is the best. Well, look, no one said my name, but as the NXT champion, I felt it's my right to come out here and shut people up when they're talking too much. People that are coming out too much on TV. So, Lexus, I'm out here to shut you up. And you know what? If you want to put titles versus titles, I'm the NXT champion. You're a WCW champion. Why don't we put your title on the line and let me become a double champion? You fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You got it. Joe Henry, Lexus King, champion versus champion next week. Someone's becoming a double champion next week. And this fight here is just an all-out brawl. These two have had enough of each other. Zaria, Blake Monroe just said, you know what, the ring's not going to handle what we can do nowhere, but out maybe outside in the NXT parking lot, it's going to happen. And a brawl is going through here with Blake and Zaria just going at it right now. No one told them, hey, it's time to go. They just started fighting. Apparently, they've been fighting since 2 p.m. These ladies have been fighting back and forth. No one stopped them at all yet. But here we go, Blake and Zaria. This is not going to be technical. This is just going to be an all-out use anything around you as a weapon kind of situation. And next week's NXT is already shaping up as a crazy night for champions. Double championships on the line next week. Got to get that confirmed still from Eazy-E and Eric Bischoff over there in WCW. But interim GM Robert Stone says, yeah, you know what? The NXT Championship could be on the line next week with Lexus King. And if that title, WCW title gets added into it, then even better. We'll put that title on the line too next week. So we are going to have a huge NXT already with that. And also the North American Championship will be on the line as Miles Bourne definitely will be defending that title against Ridge Holland next week, especially after suffering a loss tonight in such fashion. He was gloating to the fans. He was showing his expression to the fans, showing that he cares about what the fans think. And a headbutt from Blake Monroe onto Zaria. And I think we already got someone busted open already. And this is crazy here. These two ladies going right. I went for the knee there. Nothing there for Zaria. Says, I got you here. Zaria's like, I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Again, the only way you win this matchup is by knocking out your opponent. And Blake Monroe right now got suplexed onto the concrete. Never pretty, never a good sight. Where is she going? Where is Zaria going? Blake, join her up there. Don't let her jump. Something's going to happen. One of these two ladies is going down. And, oh, damn. Oh, damn. Got the leg caught up. Suplex. Welcome to the ambulance. If anyone likes these kinds of matches, Blake Monroe is definitely a fan of these types of matches. But Zaria definitely would love to inflict the punishment. It's Blake getting taken down there. Monroe taken down by Zaria. A feud that's been going on for months here. He's going to be settled here in the parking lot of NXT. Just a couple 200 feet away from our... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Soup. Oh, no. Oh! Somebody check on Blake. He's got thrown off the ambulance like that. Ragdolled into it. I think Blake's fine, but damn. I thought that was enough to end this. It was enough to end this matchup, and it ain't. But there's Zaria, the powerhouse again, now walking, stomping her. Walking her like a dog here. I get the expression now. Because she's got the leash right there over her hand. Her arm is her leash. And just pull, I got it now. I understand why that expression comes out. And there's a shopping cart there. We'd love to see the shopping cart being used. Fans getting this on the TVA here in the Performance Center. And right into the sip. Wow. Zaria's like, Blake, I don't get it, but you ain't coming back after this one tonight. What is she doing? Don't grab the shopping cart. I was just joking. Okay. Like, I don't want to see the shopping cart used. But where is Zaria go? Zaria, you can't jump from way over there all the way over there. I think she is goading Blake to come back up to the top of the ambulance. No way Blake goes back up there after being dropped. What are you doing, Blake? Don't go up there. Don't do this. Don't do this again. Blake just likes to fight. Blake likes these type of fights, and we've seen it in her... Oh, look at Zaria running away from it. Oh, no, she's going back up top, letting Blake do a little bit of showing. I think she knew she was going to do that, so she's going to take it back to her again. And Blake's going to get tossed off that ambulance yet again. Oh, but look at Zaria implementing the submission here onto Blake Monroe. But look at Blake with the counter. And Zaria better watch out now because there might be a receipt with her name on it. Sling Blade by Blake Monroe. Chop City, baby. Chop City back by Zaria. And Zaria with the power. Oh, God. Blake, you are in trouble again. Power slam on the edge of the ambulance. Blake getting out of this one, though. And now Blake Monroe trying to toss Zaria off. Zaria. Blake off. A pounce off the ambulance. Both ladies dropped off the freaking ambulance, man. That's not right. Ambulance into the fucking cement. That's crazy. It's Blake Monroe now. Dealing with the trouble of Zaria. Zaria again out 2. Zaria's just telling, look, I'm going to rain back dominance on you right there. What the hell? So Rika! That was out of the goddamn ambulance to attack. What? Her former partner. I mean, former friend, former partner, former everything. But so Ruka came out the ambulance flying in a drop kick. What the goddamn hell? that was comical. That was great. But look at Zaria putting Zol to it. No, Soul says, I'm putting you down. And Blake Monroe's like, I never thought I'd get Sol Ruka to help me out, but hey, I'll take this help. That was great. Sol Ruka popping out of the ambulance and Blake Monroe trying to take advantage with the headbutt there. And again, all of this is allowed. I thought Sol and Zaria were done with this, and I thought their feud was done, but again, the face of Zaria. Well, Sol's like, I got a shopping cart I'm going to push. Is that cool if I just hit her with it? And as Zaria's unloading on Blake, Sol's got a shopping cart. She's got the shopping cart, but there's Zaria. Zaria's fighting a 2-on-1 right now, essentially. And that kick right there to the face. And Sol Ruka. Face first. Blake Monroe's got the shopping cart. These ladies want to use that shopping cart, but there's a 2-on-1 assault. Wait, Thea Hale coming from where the hell did Thea Hale come out of here? Oh no, Zaria's in the shopping cart. What's about? I don't know. Oh, come on, Zaria was in the shopping cart. Thea Hale with the headbutt to Blake Monroe. Poor Zaria, she's just in that shopping cart, man. All out chaos as Thea Hale coming to help out here, as it is a 2-on-2 brawl. Now this is just a battle now, and a neck breaker there onto Thea Hale. Zaria sees Blake distracted by Thea Hale. And the battle here, the fight between these ladies is just going on and off here. And that, no, up neck right there, an elbow breaker right there. No, counter that one. Taking it right to Zaria now. As Zaria and Blake back at it, but you have Sol and Thea battling a face plant right there. Oh, that shining wizard there by Thea Hale. Thea Hale's going to try to help out Zaria here and try to take it to Blake Monroe. What in the world is going on here? If there is someone hiding in the trunk of that car, this is just going to be wild and crazy. NXT, what we love here. We love the craziness of NXT. And a upper clothesline there by Zaria delivering that. Sol Ruka looks like she's been knocked the hell out. And Blake Monroe now looks like she's on her own here against Zaria and Thea Hale. And Sling Blade. Thea getting knocked out with that one. Now it's Zaria. And now it's Blake. Back at it again. And oh, V-Trigger countered. That V-Trigger was coming, but it got countered there by Zaria. And now Zaria with the power slam. Power slamming Blake Monroe. And it could be lights out for Glamour. What is Zaria doing? Zaria's going up here. She grabbing the chair. She's grabbing the chair. Blake Monroe going up top says, bring that chair up here. Let's see you do what you can do. Oh, she's not afraid, but she should have stayed upstairs because now the chair shots rain. And, oh, bro, Blake Mary, though, fighting. Bloody Blake Mary. Not Blake Mary. Blake Monroe. Bloody Blake Monroe fighting a DDT there. Zaria in trouble here as Blake Monroe might be looking for the glamour shot. Might be looking to put this to bed, but Zaria hitting yet again. And oh, look at Zaria's power. Blake Monroe and Zaria. I feel like this is coming to crescendo. This is coming close. These two ladies have bloodied each other up and fought all along this parking lot. Got lucky it did not hit that parking curb right there. Lucky it did not hit that. That's pure cement there. As a cone is going to be implemented as a weapon here. Blake Monroe is in trouble. And now Monroe kicking out. Oh, drop kick again. And Zaria's body hitting the curb right there. Hitting the cement curb there. Said NXT doesn't get crazy. Who said Blake Monroe and Zaria don't get wild in a backstage brawl here? This is a match. This is a match they both signed up for. And takedown by Zaria. Should have been main event status, baby. This has got that main event energy power right there by Zaria. Just all out, but now a brawl between these two ladies here tonight. And they don't care, man. They do not care one. But there's glass right there. You could barely see it, but it's there. And Blake Monroe, V-trigger getting countered. It's too easy to counter that one. She's seen it before. Blake Monroe now, though. Glamour shot. The crowd in the Performance Center are erupting here as I'm hearing it loud and clear here from them as they're watching it from the screen. They'd love to see this happen from here. And there's a drop it on her. Drop the lid on her. It's a heavy-ass trash can lid. Someone's using some very expensive trash cans. You cannot leave this lot, ladies. Do not leave the lot. If it happens outside the lot, they're going to have to call the police on you, ladies. We don't want that. We don't want that attention out here in the NXT parking lot. Just tossing her over there. Where are they going with this? Oh, that's going to hurt. That's why it's always risky when you do a running move that's going to make you drop like that, especially on the cement. It's Blake Monroe walking her back there, walking her through it. And Zaria with the counter. Zaria, look at the strength of Zaria picking up Blake in an F5 kind of situation going on. What is Zaria thinking? Trash can to end this? No. No, her mind's working something right now. And she's got something in mind, or she's just going to drop her straight on the cement again. These two ladies have been speared! Speared right through it. And I don't think Blake's coming.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley. Representing Fatal Influence from Birmingham, Alabama, Lane E. Free.
As they are staring each other down here, it is time for Reed and Paxley to go at it. Another match Robert Stone calls tonight. A match to see where these ladies rank in the conversation for, hell, the freaking NXT North American Women's Championship. Next week's NXT is going to be a jam-packed night for two championship matches. We got a championship match for the NXT Men's North American Championship. The champion, Miles Bourne, will defend it against not an NXT superstar yet, but a guy who might win that contract if he does win the match next week, Rich Holland, as he'll take on Miles Bourne for that championship. He'll be defending his title next week. He suffered a loss tonight to him, so it's a possibility that it could be a change of titles next week here in NXT. And then we'll have our main event, a champion versus champion match. That both titles are on the line pending Eric Bischoff's approval of the WCW International Championship being approved to be defended on an NXT show. But the NXT Championship will be on the line next week. And Robert Stone says, hey, after that, then we'll learn who your number one contender is to go out for it at NXT Heatwave. Who's going to be fighting Joe Henry at NXT Heatwave. We'll figure that out as we go through the next couple weeks here and there. And then 2 weeks from now, we're going to give time to Blake Monroe and Zaria after the hell of a battle that they just did out there in that parking brawl. They're going to go at it yet again. Wait, pinfall here by Paxley. Paxley with the pin. No, kick out. But next week, we will see, 2 weeks from now, we will see, and the main event spotlight, a brawl between them yet again. But this time, Thea Hale and Sol Ruca will join the fight as Sol Ruca and Zaria will take on Blake Monroe. Sol Ruca and Blake Monroe will face Thea Hale and Zaria in an all-out brawl match yet again, giving them time to recover from that hell of a battle. Those ladies took a beating. But Robert Stone saying, hey, look, I'm going to give them 2 weeks. I'm going to give them next week off. Both of them, all four of them, they're going to have the week off if they want to. And if not, Thea Hale and Blake Monroe can get in, and Thea Hale and Sol Ruca can get in a match, a singles match, not a brawl. They can get a singles match and get themselves a little bit of action, a little bit of taste before that happens 2 weeks from now. So definitely building something special up here. I love this about Robert Stone. Hey, Hunter said, hey, they went off in an all-out battle. I'm going to give them a break. I'm going to give them a fight. But definitely next week's NXT shaping up to be something special. And maybe we might see something added into this if Tatum Paxley can get a win here tonight, or if Reed can get a win. Reed trying to add more gold to Toxic or the Fatal Attraction or whatever the heck they're going to go. Whatever they're going by nowadays. I disrespect them on all sorts of ways. They were mean to me backstage. They ate my last cookie. They saw it there. They knew I wanted it, and they ate it. And I told them, but you guys don't even eat cookies. And like, yeah, but you can't eat it, so that's going to make us eat it. So that's why we're taking care of that. And Reed with the shot right there to take down Paxley. Maybe even the win. Well, Paxley there makes a switch there. Jada Parker, the champion, watching closely, seeing who her next challenger could be. Again, this is not a number one contendership matchup. This is just Robert Stone testing the waters, seeing who's where and how everything is going in his NXT. And right now, Reed in control of this matchup. And she's looking dead set to get Tatum Paxley up and going. And Reed with big knee. And it might end Tatum Paxley here. I think that's enough to get the win. Reed walking out with a W. And someone get help right here for Tatum. Oh, no, Jada. No. Jada. Don't attack her. But look at Tatum. She's like, I just lost this match, but I don't care. She's like, I don't care. Bring on the fight. But it looks like Jada might have more worries than just Tatum Paxley coming after her championship. And it looks like Reed's coming after her. Reed got the win. And now we're looking at a tag team action here. Hank and Tank against Chase U. Who gets the win? Let's see. Tank and Hank get the win. The tag team champions showing what they can do. Showing what it's all about. And the main event tonight is the Speed Championship. Stacks against Jack Cartwheel here tonight. Let's close out NXT and what's been a hell of a night already. Hell of a night. the Speed Championship, baby. The member of Birthright told them tonight, just stay in the back. Watch me do what I do. We already have 2 championships either way in Birthright, and we're trying to add more. So just watch me defend my Speed Championship against this loser named Jack Cartwheel, who likes to play around in AAA. Those are not nice. Those are not nice things to say to the crowd here. As the Speed Champion, these are not going to go under Speed rules. Unfortunately, tonight Stacks is not. He said, "Look, I'm not here to follow the Speed rules. I'm here to just look good with this championship, make this championship look good." He's like, "That's all I'm doing here. I don't follow the Speed rules, and the Speed rules don't follow me. Let's just put that in place." So anyone who's coming looking for a Speed Championship, this isn't kind of match. It's not going to be that kind of match. And Jack Cartwheel, a guy who definitely is a different style, definitely interesting in the ring, and I love the fact to see him here tonight, member of the AAA roster as well. Again, love the fact that we could just interchange superstars nowadays. They come here, they come to AAA, they go to TNA, they go to WCW, ECW, Raw, SmackDown, everywhere in the world, and it's a great time to be alive here as a WWE fan. Beautiful. Main event time, though. This is huge for both guys. Getting this main event spotlight here for the Speed Championship. I think Cartwheel is definitely a guy who embodies the Speed Championship.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 191 pounds, Jack Cartwheel. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 206 pounds, the men's cruiserweight champion, the underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
The one perk that it does bring besides more money, it actually does allow you to be on Velocity, which is the show before SmackDown airs. We'll have that one featured right there where you're able to see different types of talent go one-on-one each other in Speed rules, in Speed matches, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it plays out right now, because the champion says his first act as champion was to not have Speed rule kind of matches, but Velocity will be featuring Speed matches. We feature about 3 to 4 matches there real quick. See the tournament. We know how the Speed Championship works. Everything is a tournament for both titles, so every match eventually does lead up to a challenger, but this was a surprise match kind of matchup right here. As Robert Stone said, he had been talking to the figureheads in AAA and said, "Hey, who do you have over there that would make a great main event where I can showcase the Speed Edition, the Speed Championship? I can showcase it here tonight, right before the debut again of Velocity coming back onto it here on YouTube." He was like, "You know what? I'll give you the guy. I won't surprise you. I'll tell you, but you keep it a secret, and then we'll bring it out that night." And well, he couldn't keep it a secret because he told everybody the main event. So we'll see how AAA trusts Robert Stone going towards the future. But here we go. This is the main event here of NXT. Stacks Lorenzen against Jack, the Backbreaker Cartwheel. Nah, that's not his actual nicknames. I wanted to go nicknames because one of them's got a nickname, the other one doesn't have a nickname. It's kind of should have been nicknamed, you know. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And right now, taking advantage of it. And what's been a crazy night already here in NXT. Definitely, including maybe one of the matches of the week already with Blake Monroe and Zaria in their brawl backstage, bloody, beaten, thrown around like rag dolls. But Channing Stacks says, "I ain't about that. I ain't gonna get my spotlight stolen. This is my night to be the main event of NXT, people." The show started with Birthright starting off with a win thanks to Carver's help. They got the win there, and hoping to close the show out like this with a W. We also saw Ricky Saints get a W in a match that could definitely look as it could be a #1 contenders matchup for all we know, but we don't know yet because Robert Stone is playing it close to the vest on who that #1 contender is. But somehow, match was made tonight: champion versus champion. Lexis King, who was in that matchup and lost, but he said, "Hey, I'm willing to risk my championship to take on the NXT champion and fight him for his championship." We could have double champ Joe Henry next week. That would be great for him, and I know he would love that. 2 titles in his possession, and we could have this so-called Birthright group who think they're the top of the top, who think they're so great. They could have a double championship, add another championship to the collection, and if Stacks is able to keep that title, that adds 4 titles to their 4 titles to their group. The Speed Championship, then NXT European Championship, and then it would already have the WCW International Championship. Imagine adding the NXT Championship to Birthright already. That definitely would not sit right with me and would not sit right with a lot of NXT fans, but it'll sit right with Birthright. Knees right there. They're also focusing as well. They're focusing. Again, let me tell you, they're focusing on the tag team championships and the women's championship. They have Ariana Grace, who again is still learning her way, still learning what she can do. So they're definitely training her to get to that NXT championship, that NXT women's championship, or NXT North American championship. And Stacks went up with that and went nowhere with that. As now maybe Cartwheel now. Maybe now we get to see some of his moves. No, Stacks again. Quick to not allow him to get any momentum. The champion doing magic, doing work here, and a kick out there by Cartwheel at 2. Yeah, you cannot blame the official on that one. That was just not for you. The champ has been controlling in this one and not allowed for anything. A takedown again. Sees that Cartwheel is trying to work something up, trying to get the gears running, but not allowing for anything to be built up here as the champion. Going to work. Dax knocking him down there. Stacks says, I don't think we're going to let you do anything in this matchup, my guy. I don't think this business is here for you. Neckbreaker there by Stacks. That's Channing Stacks now taking it to Cartwheel. Cartwheel's in trouble here. Oh, he's feeling this, and this. Oh, knee stomp. Got him. Champion remains. Oh, kick out by Cartwheel. He's resilient. He's a resilient mother trucker. He hasn't been able to get the offense going, but definitely fighting. Definitely fighting for his chance to do something. There's a takedown there. And there it is, Cartwheel. Trying to put it together here. Sweep the leg, baby. Sweeps the leg. Are we about to see Cartwheel get it together? I hope he does. And look at this ability. That won a match earlier tonight. It won a match earlier tonight, and it could do it again. New Speed Champion. Now kick out by Stacks. Cartwheel was thinking to himself, I got that one. That was enough. And Stacks right now in trouble. His championship is on the verge of being switched around, and we could have a new Speed Champion. It could be Cartwheel's night at Velocity. And now countered here. And now, went up for that uppercut. Nothing there. Cartwheel says, okay, you got to be careful with that. Stacks like, hey, look, man, I want no problems. Okay, let's not do this. And come on, he does want problems. Come on, Cartwheel. How do you fall for that so late in the match? This man's either got a lot of charisma or definitely just a smooth talker, and it's just not. Come on, Cartwheel. It's either his man has his charisma or you're just a damn fool for that one. And Stacks telling him, get up. I'm ending this matchup. It's like, I'm putting this matchup to bed. This is game. And Stacks went for that double drop kick. Nothing there at all. And now Cartwheel. He sees Stacks on the ropes, reeling on it. Says, I won't fall for your weakness again. Cartwheel swoop up top. Got him. Stacks is in trouble here. Cartwheel trying to get the crowd behind him, screaming, Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. Cartwheel went for it, nothing at all there. And look at the speed of Cartwheel when it's not being taken down, when it's not being shut down. Smiling for this win, thinking he got the title. No. Kick out by Stacks, man. If you didn't see it, there you go, hear it. Stacks kicking out. Cartwheel, what the heck is that? It was like a merry-go-round, and he got him! Cartwheel is the new Speed. God. That's all he needs. He doesn't need much offense in a match. He just needs to be able to get going a little bit, and he got it. And I now know Birthright definitely looking at Stacks, thinking the only reason you're in our group is because you're with her. The clock could be ticking for Stacks here, but look, he was going for it there earlier, and Stacks said, I know that move's going to end me if it comes down to it. I mean, he got the next best thing, but it wasn't enough to get the win there. But right here, look at that. We thought he was going somewhere else with that, but no, comes up with a it's like a sliced bread number 2, but just a lot better. Maybe like a sliced bread number 1. It's the best thing since sliced bread number 1. And Jack Cartwheel, my guy. Jack Cartwheel is your new Speed champion. And there'll be definitely a tournament on Velocity for that title. Definitely. We'll love to see it. What a night tonight. We're going to give you the recap real quick of NXT tonight. Started off with a 6-man tag team matchup. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and Yoshiki Inamura taking on the squad of Birthrights, Connors, and Charlie Dempsey, and Keanu Carver's not part of the Birthright. He just was ready looking for a fight. They got the win thanks to Carver's help. And we had a fatal 4-way right here between Josh Briggs, Lexus King, Elio LaFleur, and Ricky Saints. And Ricky Saints got the W. In the tag team matchup again, Dark State took on the Vanity Project with the help of some help from outside from a douchebag. Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor, and Vanity Project pick up the win. Rich Holland, who's still not an NXT star, gets a huge win against our NXT North American champion, and next week gets a chance at the title and a contract if he's able to win. Joe Hendry, Lexus King had a little bit of a discussion, which ended up into next week's main event, champion versus champion. We'll see again. We'll find out on Nitro or Thunder when Bischoff comes back to work if he will allow this to be a championship matchup for Lexus King. But for sure, we'll see the NXT Championship on the line next week. And then Zaria, Blake Monroe, match of the night for me. Great, just brawl. Not great brawl, but like one of those brawls where it was just physical. They threw each other off of stuff. They had people come out of nowhere. One flew out of an ambulance with a diving kick. One rolled out of it. It was just all insanity. And in 2 weeks' time, we will see these ladies back again in action in an all-out brawl again. But this time, Zaira will be teaming with Thea Hale, who came to the rescue. And Blake will be teaming with Soruka, as it's going to be an all-out brawl on that one. Then, in a match that could be determining the next number 1 contender for the NXT North American Championship, Women's Champion, Tatum Paxley, Lainey Reed. Lainey got the win. She got the win, but Jada looked like she wanted a piece of Tatum Paxley afterwards. We'll see what happens there. Possible triple threat. Anything's possible in NXT. Then in a tag team matchup, Tank and Hank taking down Chase U. So the tag team division looking good. And then the main event, the champion Stacks was not able to defend his title against AAA prospect, but now your Speed champion, Jack Cartwheel. Thank you for joining NXT. Thank you for watching us. Next week, huge night. Next week, we'll also see Thea Hale and Soruka go at it in a one-on-one matchup. Can't wait for that one. We'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.